Seek not the favor of the multitude. It is seldom got by honest and lawful means. But seek the testimony of few, and number not voices, but weigh them. Dare to think. We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without. The busier we are, the more acutely we feel that we live, the more conscious we are of life. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. From such crooked wood as that which man is made of, nothing straight can be fashioned. By a lie, a man annihilates his dignity as a man. Look closely. The beautiful may be small. It is not God's will merely that we should be happy, but that we should make ourselves happy. A person is only a person when it has the power to make sense of its surrounding. Morality is not the doctrine of how we make ourselves happy, but how we make ourselves worthy of happiness. It is beyond a doubt that all our knowledge begins with experience. Act as if the maximum of your action were to become through your will and be general natural law. Nothing is divine but what is agreeable to reason. How then is perfection to be sought? Wherein lies our hope? In education and in nothing else. God put a secret art in the forces of nature, so as to enable it to fashion itself out of chaos into a perfect world system. Rules for happiness. Something to do, something to love, something to hope for. You only know me as you see me, not as I actually am. 3 things to tell a man: his eyes, his friends, and his favorite quotes. Immaturity is the incapacity to use one's intelligence without the guidance of another. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in the dealings with men. We can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals. But a lie is a lie, and in itself intrinsically evil, whether it be told with good or bad intentions. 2 things awe me most: the starry sky above, and the moral law within me. Patience is the strength of the weak. Impatience is the weakness of the strong. One who makes himself a worm cannot complain afterwards if people step on him. In law, a man is guilty when he violates the rights of others. In ethics, he is guilty if he only thinks of doing so. Happiness is not an ideal of reason, but of imagination. To be is to do. Freedom is the alone unoriginated birthright of man, and belongs to him by force of his humanity. Always recognize that human individuals are ends, and do not use them as means to your end. Give me matter, and I will construct a world out of it. A man must be disciplined, for he is by nature raw and wild. The only thing permanent is change. It is not necessary that whilst I live happily, but it is necessary that so long as I live, I should live honorably. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Two things fill the mind with ever new increasing admiration and reverence the more often and more steadily one reflects on them: the starry heavens above me and the moral law within me. For a man, there is nothing more frustrating than to call him a fool, and for a woman, to say she is ugly.